Hello everyone and welcome back to Shanahan Militaria. In today's video we're covering an item which is this. This is the British Army Ops Vest or Assault Vest. The item itself, there's not much information that I can find out about it. I talked to a gentleman that did serve on Op Banner wearing this vest. He actually said he was issued a trials version of this in 1990. Definitely with the Soldier 95 revamp or kit change around, it's definitely on the issue orders for that change around. So as I said, towards the end of Op Banner, this seen service, and it definitely seen service in Gulf War 1. You can find pictures of guys wearing the desert version of this, or even the DPM version that has been sprayed and changed colours. So this is actually packed from what my friend said he would have carried in it. So we're going to put it on the floor, we're going to go through it pocket by pocket and we'll have a look at it. So now that we have the item on the floor, what we're going to do is we're going to have a quick look at it. So the vest, as you see here, on the inside it's got two zips just behind the pouches. On one side, on the inside, you have a pistol holder, and on the other side you have a notebook holder. You have a big utility pouch on both hips. You have two smaller utility pouches. You have two triple stack ammunition pouches, I should say, that carries 3 magazines in each. And then on top you have 2 more ammunition pouches. So what we'll do is we'll start on the inside for the notebook holder. And on the notebook holder you have your TAM, or your operations manual. We've covered this already in a video, so I'm not going to go into detail about it. So I'll just move that to one side. Now, as I said, this I asked a gentleman who did serve in the north in Op Banner or Northern Ireland Troubles. He was issued one of these in 1990 as a trials item. So this is just a general idea of what he can remember, the way he used to pack stuff in it. As we said before in other videos, soldiers would have carried their stuff differently. So this is just one individual, how he would have carried his equipment. So we'll start at the big utility pouch here on this side, which would be the right hand side. If you were wearing it, you have your water bottle, and you have, if I can get it out, you have the steel mug. As they said before, now this is set up for more rural patrolling, but if they could get a cup of tea they would, so that's why they carried their steel mugs with them pretty much the most of the time. In here we have the right angle torch, pretty much outdated by 1990, but they were still carried for road checkpoints and stuff because of the red filter and things like that. So that's it for this pouch. Oh, sorry. Just a general camping first aid kit. Now this is a bit of a modern one, but same idea. They would have had first aid kit in their pouches as well. Now we move to the next one. As he said before, they carried as many field dressings as they could possibly get their hands on. This pocket we have 2 field dressings. We also have spare batteries for communications, for radios. And they also have in this pocket a security mirror that was designed for looking under hedges, under cars, things like that, for explosives, IEDs, car bombs, things of that nature. So then we'll get to the top pocket. In the top pocket he carried his allotment for the less than lethal option, rubber bullets. We all know the story with rubber bullets. They can be lethal as well, and they were proven to be lethal. But each soldier carried their own allotment of rubber bullets for the guy who actually carried the riot gun. So we'll move over to, I don't have anything actually in this side. We'll move over to the top pocket on this side. We have the cleaning kit for the SA-80, which was the gun that was carried at this moment in time. As it's the gun is set up for a right-handed shooter. The ammunition carrier are on the left-hand side, so it just makes it more easier, free-flowing for the soldier to carry the ammunition on the left-hand side. Camouflage face paint, obviously, for, as we said, this is for a rural patrol. So we're going to move that to one side. Alright, excuse me, just after knocking over something. On this here we have the ammunition. So we have 230 rounds for the SA-80. Now these are airsoft magazines, so they're as much good as paperweights. There's no way that they can be used for anything dangerous. Now we've spoken before in previous videos, the ammunition allotment varied from regiment to regiment, from company to company, from area of operations. From what I've done, or for what I've researched that I have found, guys in rural settings seem to be given one extra magazine. They were given an extra 30 rounds, so they had 90 rounds in total, whereas guys in cities, or guys that were near enough to towns, would have only had 60 rounds. They would have had 2 magazines. So that's why we have the 2 of these magazines here. Now this is a bit of a joke pocket. Well, it's not really a joke pocket because they were actually carried. Now I have a friend of mine who's a subscriber on this that keeps pointing out to me that I keep forgetting to put in the most important piece of equipment. That is a Mars bar. And I know this is a newer version of a can, but it's the same idea, a can of Coke. Soldiers would have carried them in their pockets. They're called a morale item. They boost morale. So if you're cold, you're wet and you're miserable, there's nothing nicer than take out your can of Coke and your Mars bar, sit in a hedge and eat it. So that's for you, Iceman. Now we'll move on to the last pocket. And in the last pocket we have a beanie. We have this, which started to be seen on the go at this moment in time, which is a head over. So you basically put your neck through it and it's basically a scarf. Or sorry, you put your head through it and it's basically a scarf. Yeah. The Irish Army definitely at this time were issued these. I'm not sure if the British Army were issued them or if they were private purchase, but you do see soldiers wearing them. And then here we have the old trusty Northern Ireland gloves, but these were starting to be phased out as well at this moment in time for the Soldier 95 variant, but you do see soldiers still holding onto them and wearing them. So as you see, as the vest itself can carry an awful lot of equipment, we'll just put some of it up here on top. They were mainly used for guys in armoured regiments or mechanised regiments for ease of movement in and out of armoured cars and things like that. So, as you see, what we like, or if you like what we provide here at Shanahan Militaria, please like, please subscribe, please tune in for the next video. And if you would like to get in contact with the channel, please use the email that is on top of the description of the video. Thank you very much.